spitting out excuses, but they're obviously lies. They had to be. Another teacher comes up and tells me to let go, and the next thing I know, I'm watching the creeps run out to their car from the principal's office window. The principal is saying something about moral responsibility, but I'm still watching those two, up until their car turns out of view. The principal continues to scold me for another 20 minutes, saying that I must have misheard them. It was a coincidence, and that clearly I said something to someone. I don't say anything. I know I'm right, but I also know I need proof. The principal then says I'll be suspended for 2 weeks and expected to write apology letters to the students in the hopes that their parents won't press charges. The entire way home, I try to come up with ways the students might have spied on me. We don't let strangers into our home, and we live in a busy neighborhood that would notice any unusual cars. I open the front door to find Olivia standing there with a big smile on her face. "Hey, hun, I have your plate fixed and ready to be warmed up." I smile, not wanting to stress her out with thoughts of potential stalkers. "Thank you, but shouldn't you be resting? I've been having a good day. I even went back to that hardware store for gardening." "Sweetie, you really shouldn't be straining yourself. I can pick up things you need." But she continues to assure me that she's fine, and then goes on to tell me about a helpful, though weird kid at the hardware store. I freeze mid-step. The kid who helped her and the student I just busted for drinking were one and the same. I quickly ask her, "What all have you bought from that store?" Olivia lists out mostly gardening supplies, but then adds, "Oh, and I had to get us a new smoke detector for the living room." I threw a chair underneath where the detector sat on the ceiling and pulled it down. With a little help from a hammer, I opened the device and found a small, hidden camera. Olivia's face went white. I immediately called the police. After a big investigation, authorities discovered that the two students were creepy masterminds capable of making these tiny cameras. One of the two worked at a family-owned hardware store and had used his sales position to sell their fake devices to dozens of people. The students had video and audio recordings from people all around town, and the only reason they were caught was that one of them slipped up and said something too specific to the wrong person.